Happy Friday! How's everybody doing? So, today is another episode of Fancy Friday. Okay, so just a really quick recap of what Fancy Friday is. Fancy Friday is just something I came up with during 2020 for when I just realized that I wasn't doing anything to get dressed up, wasn't doing anything fancy, and I kind of missed it. I mean, I wasn't going anywhere for a while. Some of you can probably relate. Maybe the grocery store, but even then it was just like, I just was kind of isolated. And I was like, gosh, I can't wait until I can dress up again. And I was like, why wait? So I dug into my closet. I found some gorgeous dresses that still had the tags on them. And I was like, why? Why have I not worn these? Yeah, granted, some of them were long formal dresses, but why was I waiting? Why didn't I get rid of them if I wasn't going to wear them? And so Fancy Friday was kind of born out of that. And so really, it's not just about clothes, and it's just a feeling. For me, fancy is a feeling. So I want to kind of talk about what makes me feel fancy today. But I'm first going to show you what I'm wearing today on Fancy Friday, and just tell you that this, like I said, this is not just about clothes. It's about using the things that you keep for later or for other people. And sometimes that's your good china, sometimes that's your clothes, sometimes that's, your towels in your bathroom. And you're not using them for yourself because you're using them for somebody else, but then maybe you're just not breaking them out. You know how many times I've heard about people who've died and they had good china up in the attic and they never used it. Is that not crazy? Yeah. So today, I kind of needed some comfort, some fancy comfort, okay? I'm not going to go into real detail, but last Friday, when I was on here, if you watched, I had cataract surgery, and I was very excited because it worked great. However, the next morning, I went basically blind in that eye. And it's been a week and I still don't have it back. And that's one reason why I'm not wearing eye makeup. I can't risk it. So I have to keep things away from my eyes. And I was just kind of like, you know what? I need some comfort today. I almost came in here in my bathroom. And my bathroom is super comfortable, but it wasn't really that kind of comfort I wanted. So I figured today, not only would I show you my outfit, I would just talk about some things that make me feel fancy. And I would love to hear from you. And you tell me what some things that make you feel fancy or make you feel comfortable. It might not be fancy, but for me, when I just feel fancy, that just makes me feel comfortable. I don't even know how to explain it. So I did break out one of my favorite glasses, stemless wine glasses. It's not gorgeous, okay? I got it from Globine, which is a subscription box. I think you can probably purchase them without the subscription box. It's awesome. I don't subscribe to them anymore because I wasted a lot of money. It wasn't a waste of money, but I've been trying to go down on a budget lately. Anyway, I have a couple of these and they are just gorgeous. And so I like to break these out, and they do make me feel a bit fancy. I also have some crystal wine glasses that make goblets that make me feel the same way. So anyway, I've got this, and this is one of my favorite necklaces, but I have some really cool look ones that almost look like colors, and those make me feel really, really fancy. I love those, but that doesn't go well with this kind of shirt. And then, so I'm wearing this shirt. I love this shirt. And then you have seen these pants before. I'm going to take these and I'm going to get them taken in. I actually don't have hips hardly at all. My hips, I discovered in high school, actually go in, and so I don't like the way that they fit my hips, okay? But they are very wide-legged, and I find that I really do like the wide leg. I just want to have these go in. But I like the way the crispness of this, and just the brightness of the color. And this is one of my favorite colors. So this today is my outfit. And I understand that it's not like super duper fancy, and that's okay. Because like I said, it's more about what makes you feel fancy, makes you feel good. And right now, this is more of a comfort thing for me. And so I really like that. So I'm going to show you some of my things that make me feel fancy. And one of those is the shoe. I obviously can't wear that in Illinois right now. But if I want to feel fancy, I'm going to break this bad boy out. This is a Freebird shoe. Okay. Awesome. It looks so cool on, and I put that on and I'm just like, ooh, where are we going tonight? Another thing that I wear that makes me feel fancy, I got this for Christmas 2 years ago. My son gave it to me. It's a very simple hoodie, okay? It is so soft. It's like a blanket, okay? I usually just wear it, with jeans or even around the house if I'm chilly. And I feel like I'm enveloping myself in just a blanket. So this is one of my fancy things too. Now, if you've watched me at any time, this is probably like my top fancy thing. I bought this like 6 years ago, and it was a total impulse buy, okay? And I thought, this is so impractical, right? It's white. I have to if I get this dirty, I have to take this and get it dry cleaned, okay? Totally impractical, but I fell in love with it, okay? And it's totally normally not my style. I have to say that when I got it, it was like, when am I ever gonna wear this? And I just started wearing it around the house. There's no way that you can put this on and not feel fancy, right? It goes down to my knees, and it's one of those things I almost feel royal in, okay? It's just like, ooh, yeah. So that's one of my things that if I want comfort or I want to feel fancy, this is one of the things I go for. I'm not bringing them all out by any means, but this is my newest one. I got this for Christmas this year, and this just, it's shorter. It's not usually, I don't usually like things that hit me right there, but this just is perfect. And so this is another one of my fancy things that just makes me feel fancy. So I just thought I'd share with you. And I would love to hear, like I said, what brings out the fancy in you, when you want some comfort, you want something out of the ordinary, what do you go for? I'd love to hear it. Okay, so the second part, I'm just hoping these don't fall off my table. The second part of Fancy Friday is I talk about one of my favorite products. I used to do this every day in February for the month of love, and then I had people tell me they liked it so much and they missed it, so I decided to bring it back as part of my Fancy Friday. So one of the products that I really love that I'm going to talk about today is my sports bra. This thing looks huge when I pull it out, okay? Now, I'm not super informative about sports bras. It's kind of I know what I like when I feel it thing. I've had this for, I think, since July, maybe May, I'm not sure. I bought it from Lane Bryant, and I wasn't really sure what I was looking for, but I tried on a lot of them, and they just either didn't give me the support or they just didn't fit right. And this does buckle in the back. It gives a lot of support, and it really, really helps with the sweat a lot. And I have actually worn it outside. Now, I don't wear it to the grocery store, but it gives me enough that I don't look like I'm outside walking around in a bra. But I do like the support it gives me. Now, Lane Bryant, I think at that time had just started having this active wear. And this is called Livi, L-I-V-I, Active. And like I said, this has been wonderful for me. I had just started biking, I don't know, about 6 months before I got this. And I really needed something that was, that I could wear, that was comfortable, but, gave me support, looked good, because this does look good. It's just the basic black. There's nothing fancy about this, but it's got the lining that's like net, and it really is good. If you're looking for a good plus size bra, obviously if you're small, tiny, you're not going to go to Lane Bryant to get a sports bra. But if you're like me and you're plus size and you need some things to not hang out and you need some support, and to look good and feel good while you're exercising, which I think is really important, then this is what you need, or one like it. All right, anyway, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Fancy Friday, and I would love to hear what you think. I would love to hear if you like watching Fancy Friday, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye.